Morning, everyone.
Good morning, Rabbi.
We're learning Mishna Pesachim, Perek Ches, chapter 8, Mishna Zay, Mishna 7. Ein sheichten es Pesach al hayochid. We do not shech the Korban Pesach for only one person. Meaning, if there's only one person who is going to be eating from this Korban Pesach, we will not do that. Direi Rabbi Yehuda. These are the words of Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda derives this from the words of the Torah. Rabbi Yossi Mater, Rabbi Yossi disagrees, and he permits it. Afilu chabura shalmeya she'necholim lechol kazayis, even 100, a group of 100 that cannot eat the volume of a kazayis of meat from the Korban Pesach, and sheichten aleim, we don't shech the Korban Pesach for them. This phrase is actually a continuation of Rabbi Yossi. Rabbi Yossi's point is, it's not about numbers. It's about can the person eat from the Korban Pesach? Can the person eat a kazayis of meat from Korban Pesach or not? If he can, even if it's one person, you will shech the Korban Pesach for him. If you have 100 people, you got this huge chabura. But at the end of the day, you have people in that chabura, in that group, who are not able to eat. Those people are not included in this Korban Pesach. So that's just his point of saying this. It's not a separate. Comment. It's a continuation of Rabbi Yossi. Rabbi Yossi, who permits. It brings out that he stresses afilu chabura shalmeya, even a group of 100 that you have some amongst them who can't eat a kazayis, and sheichten alein, for those people who can't eat the kazayis, you don't shech the Korban Pesach for them. It's all about whether they can eat or not. At the end of the day, the halacha, I believe, the Bartanura says halacha is like Rabbi Yossi, that you could theoretically shech Korban Pesach for one person as long as he's able to eat from it. Then the Mishnah concludes, you cannot make a group, the group that registered on the Korban Pesach. Just reading the words right now, we read it as you cannot make a group of women, slaves, and minors. Now, the way the Bartanura explains what this phrase really means is the following. It means you cannot make a group of women and slaves or a group of slaves and minors. Meaning if the group that registers on the Korban Pesach consists only of women and slaves or slaves and minors, that Korban Pesach, that we do not allow that. We do not allow such groups. You want to have a group of slaves alone? That's okay. You want to have a group of women alone? That's okay. Women are obligated in the Korban Pesach like anybody else, and slaves have an obligation of mitzvahs like women. The point is, though, you cannot mix the slaves and the women, or the slaves and the minors. Both reasons being because of the problem with the slaves. The slaves are not always the most well-behaved people, and therefore, if it's just them and the women, that could cause immoral behavior. If it's them and the minors, it can cause immoral behavior. And therefore, the rule is we do not make a group of women and slaves or slaves and minors. But if the women want to make their own group, the slaves want to make their own group, that would be acceptable. Have a wonderful day.